Today we're going to learn a little more about time cards, how to create them and how to modify them. So you'll be able to find that under time card management. We'll hit time card entry and that'll take us to the time card page. We'll say we're starting a new one, we'll hit new and then next ID and that'll give us a time card number. We'll get an employee in there. We'll use Barmac as a example. From here we need to put on the time card date, so let's say we're making it for Monday, and that's the gist of it for that part. Now we need to, we have to give it a shift number. Most of the time people already have a shift number, but Barmac does not, so just check they've got a shift number. It'll remind you anyway whenever you hit that button. So we need to create a new time card line. Whatever job they're on, say they're on this job, which I believe is a placemaker's job, line 1. You can skip assembly and get the operation in there. What were they on? Say they're on nesting. Work type is production, normally, always, and completion type, it's complete if the job is completely done. Partial if they've not finished yet. If they were on rework, that's when you hit the rework partial or rework complete. Then it'll ask for a rework reason. The other type of time card will be indirect, so that's at the top here. If we click on that, hit indirect, pretty much what were they doing for indirect? Say they were on inwards goods. And down the bottom you'll have to put the expense ID as indirect. Either which way, you need to put in the time that they're actually on it. So let's say they started at 7. The end date, we say they finish the same day at 8 AM. You have to make sure you change both lines. It's actually calculated on that line. So you just make sure that those are perfect, but these are generally quite important as well. So that's 1 hour work on indirect. If they're working on something else, just hit new, it'll create a new line, and we'll go back to our placemaker's job, and that was nesting, which was on 10. And so that finished at 8, so automatically starts the next one at 8. The end date will still be the same day, say 11 in the morning, and expense ID direct. From there you can add another line if you need to. Whatever job that is. Skip assembly, put in the operation, set of edge banding. And because we finished that one at 11, it will start that one at 11, but you still have to put in the end date. If you try and leave this page without putting in a proper end date, it'll tell you off that the start time is less than the finish time, so you would have to go back, just make sure you fill that in. And it's like that. So if we go back to the main time card now, you'll see the times are filled in 7 till 12, and that's exactly what we want. If you need to change any of these cards at any time, or the time card lines, you'd have to change it at the top here to direct, and just from normal around there, nested again, sorry I forgot it was 10. Work type production, completion type partial, and change that bottom one to direct. You'll see over here there's idle time as well. We should never use that. Always ever use direct and indirect. Hopefully that gives you a better idea on how to create and modify time cards. Come see me if you're a little bit confused still, and we'll just go through it.